But here we're also talking about some sunshine, and let's go to Brittany Beggs for a check of our forecast and what we can expect today as we dry out and things heat up.
We are drying out, which is good. I think, overall our yards are going to get parched here probably by next week. But given the rainy pattern that we've been in, the dry pattern we're actually welcoming out there. There's a few showers we're going to get today, mainly south of Chattanooga. We're seeing that right now across Dade County, but there's not going to be anything organized today. So there's a little shower that's just west of 59 there. So a little brief shower. That's going to be the trend. It's going to stay mainly south of the Chattanooga area. It's a low 20% chance for rain basically this evening too. You can see where we do have more clouds. That's not very thick. We'll put it partly sunny today, but they're more thin across our northern half. Those clouds are going to continue to pull southward here as the afternoon progresses too. So for that reason, our northern half, you guys are going to get very toasty today. We'll top 91 in Dayton and Athens, 90 in Cleveland. We'll stay in the 80s. Some good news for our Georgia and Alabama communities. Upper 80s for Dalton and for Fort Payne. You guys will top 87 today. It's a scorcher. Now, as we move through tomorrow, I am seeing the dew points taking a little dip tomorrow morning. I mean, briefly. The dew points will be in the 50s tomorrow morning for maybe just a couple of hours. And then by tomorrow afternoon, the dew points rise back up. But the takeaway is if you're looking to be outside at all tomorrow during the day, the morning hours look to be your best bet. If you want to root in the garden, tomorrow morning is actually going to be a little bit more comfortable considering it's July. It is July, however. For the sunflower farm tonight, here's my forecast. No rain for Ottawa tonight. 5 p.m. it's still going to be quite toasty. That heat index will be close to 94 by 5 o'clock. 7 p.m. 85. That heat index is near 89. And by 9 o'clock it's still 80 over the field with a heat index of 83. Not much wind to tell you about for tonight either. So before you maybe head to the farm this evening, and maybe if you're headed home from the office, make sure you are staying hydrated today, because you know it, when you get in those fields, you just bake and you sweat the entire time you're out there, especially when there's not much wind. There will not be much wind out there tomorrow either, so keep that in mind. It is going to be a scorcher for us for the sunflower farm, both today, tomorrow, and as we move into Friday as well. New info, we've got today's allergy index, mold spore count, 1300s is still considered in the low category. Grass is in the moderate range, it's at 13, it's just a little bit better than yesterday. Yesterday, I think it was at 16 or 17. And then pine now has been detected over the last 24 hours. We didn't have that yesterday, but we've got a low count of pine coming in at 3. And then the air quality today, it is in the moderate range as well. It's at 57 today. This means maybe yourself, maybe your parents, maybe your little guys, if they've got any asthma, maybe kind of just limit some prolonged activities outside today, maybe just stay in. That's basically for any respiratory problems, but most of us, A-okay. As we head into the end of the week, some changes that I've made. Friday, I've taken our rain chance down to 20%. For the weekend, it is trending dry and hot. Saturday and Sunday, we will top the 90s both these days with that heat index near 100 both those days. And take a look at next week. We're looking at highs in the 90s for days here. So it's kind of a different scenario tonight. If you are headed to the Lookouts game, you will be sweating. That forecast coming up in the next half hour.